Savage. Glen Savage, the Lecternologist. The Lecternologist, Glen Savage.
Toastmasters and guests, I am the Lecternologist. I have a PhD in lecternology, the science of the aesthetics, the prosthetics, and the cybernetics of the noble lecter. My doctoral thesis was titled, How the Prominent Pulpit Can Promulgate Profound Prognostications. Subtitle, Something to lean on while you spout words. Look at the sleek, sensuous features, the proud posture. You can even dance with her. Isn't she magnificent? Yet the speaker's friend is much maligned by Toastmasters. Why? Because people feel threatened by the silent sentinel of the syntactic soliloquy. Who here's done the evaluator role? You are to blame. You apodynous, botheristic, ex-cerebrose, fascinerous, ithophalic, jumentus, kyphotic, oligophrenial, quisquillian, saponaceous, xylocephalus, zoophytes. In simpler terms, you nasty creatures. Be ashamed of what you've done to this selfless soul who only ever wanted to support speakers. Your role is to give feedback and not upset the sensitive speaker. So what can you pick on? Recommend? I know, the lecter. And the poor defenceless soul cannot win. If a speaker puts her to the side, you say put her more in front. When a speaker puts her in front, you say put her to the side. If a speaker stands behind you, you say, no, that's a barrier between you and the audience. And should a speaker rest notes on her and not refer to them, you say she's a distraction. Get rid of her. Get rid of her? Are you kidding? The lectern is like an extension of the speaker's body. You might say a talking crutch. Some ventriloquists would kill for one of those. Speaking without her would be like Doctor Who time travelling without the TARDIS. So, could it be you're jealous of the only upstanding club member with a 100% attendance record? Evaluators, be honest. Don't let speakers go home foolishly believing they've got talent. Imagine the trauma when they discover the truth. Or worse, end up on the sofa of the speech therapist. It doesn't happen in other fields. In a church, what does the Holy Book rest on? A lectern. You wouldn't say to the priest after their sermon, hey, Padre, great gestures, visual aids, and vocal variety bringing the story of creation to life. But God will be disappointed by your lectern use. Evaluators, it's time to pick on the real villain in this room. The lights. Speakers, you think the lights are meant to help you? Don't be naive. They want to mess with your mind. And here's what this polychromatic psycho is really saying to you. Green, you're not as good as the last speaker. Oh, say something interesting. Amber, time's running out. You don't really know where you should be at this point, do you? Quick, leave out point 3. Who cares? It doesn't make sense anyway. Red, time's up, sucker. Relax, keep talking. I can hardly wait to ring the bell. And you, Time Lord, with your eager finger hovering over your sonic stopwatch like some manic gamer itching to launch Armageddon. While evaluators, your beady, glaring eyes lock in on your target, transmitting, evaluate, evaluate. Just remember, those that can, speak. Those that can't, eventually get better with you. Meanwhile, the lovable lectern is left in the corner. Well, no longer. It's time to proudly place this icon of inspiring polysyllabic possibilities where she belongs. Centre stage. Let's honour our unsung hero, praised by that famous Beatles song, Lectern B. So, evaluators, I implore you, promote, don't persecute the lectern. Imagine if every evaluator in every London club recommended more lectern use. Toastmasters International may think it's a movement. And that's what this is, the Lectern Liberation Movement. And you can all join now and pledge allegiance by joining and singing the chorus of Lectern B together. Toastmasters, let it be recorded that the Lectern Liberation Movement started here today in the new division Lectern B.